Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now the 3-1. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
3-2, here it comes. In the air to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Coco Crisp will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now the pitch. 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Oh, and he rips this one to first. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Josh Reddick is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Pitch on the way. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well deserved.
Brett Laurie will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
1-0. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from third.
Well, baseball can be a cruel game sometimes. Here he does everything right out there on the mound, but this still is going to wind up as an infield single. And more important to him, it's also going to tie this ball game up.
Into the box now, number 20, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
He waits, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing with that.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Chris Iannetta will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Catcher number 17, Chris Iannetta.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Chris comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, number 8.
Number 8 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0.
Put your right glasses on. Here we go, guys.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's the pitch swung on and lifted out to Reddick in right. And there's the 2nd out of the inning.
Since coming in the 6th, he's knocked down 5 in a row, giving him a real lift out there.
Eric Ibar will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Oh, man, I tell you, I thought that ball was out of here. And this would have given him a lead, but it's going to wind up hitting off the wall out there. And now just a base hit has the potential to push him out front here late in the game.
In now, David DeJesus. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. For Ibar, he's in scoring position with double number 27 on the year.
Let's get him down right here.
The 1-0 home. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, and boy, does he put a charge into this one. And that's going to wind up plating the go-ahead run as he's into second base with an RBI double.
Dan Otero is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Mike Trout will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on, hold him down. Shut him down now.
First pitch coming. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now for DeJesus, that's now 17 two-base hits for the year. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Semien is there, and the side is retired. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-2 Angels.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
set to
Angels.
take over now, and it's the left-hander out of Long Beach State, Cesar Ramos, that gets the call. Ike Davis will stand in, 0 for 2 thus
Leading
far.
for the A's, first baseman, Ike Davis.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
Still taking here as he looks at the slider this time, and he's in a big hole now, down 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Marcus Semien will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Joe Smith will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Joe Smith.
Marcus Semien will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point.
Shortstop.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.